Hey you guys, what's up, what's good, what's happening? So I just tried to do this video and I was rambling a lot, like too much. So we're gonna redo it. I'm gonna use some Get the Out Saturn energy. For those of you that don't know, your middle finger is your Saturn finger, probably why we use that to flip people off. But this is Get the F Out spray for anything that gotta go. And then we're going to use some road opener, removing the obstacles that may have been attached with whatever it was that needed to get gone. Toodaloo. Did I say what's up, what's good, what's happening? What's up, what's good, what's happening? Welcome in, welcome back. I'm in a really good mood today, you guys. I can't really explain it. I feel like this is a collective energy. I feel like there are little things that we're doing. We have our schedules, we have our routines, and we have things that we've made adjustments to recently. And these adjustments are aligning us. It's creating other adjustments as well. Like you might have to tweak some things so that this transition can run smoothly. But it's really aligning us with something, I want to say huge, major, transformative. Definitely getting tower energy with that. But yeah, it's just going with the flow right now and really honing in on that observer energy, right? It's so important for an empath to observe. Do not absorb unless you deem it necessary. If it's a protection that you feel drawn to, your soul is craving that. We need to absorb that one. But if it's something malicious or that makes you uncomfortable, obviously it's got a cringy energy, it makes you very uncomfortable. That's your intuition, your physical body responding to, we need to stay away from that, right? So just going with that flow, observing, but not absorbing all of what comes your way. You're not meant to absorb all of it, right? And then there's this passerby energy that they're reminding me right now of, how sometimes you're just supposed to be places temporarily because your specific healing energy, loving energy, genuine energy is needed around places. It could be locations, it could be people, groups of people, or just singular there. You work with the ley lines is what that's about. If you haven't looked into that, you should. You may have even been wanting to travel somewhere that happens to have ley lines. And that's your soul giving you a heads up. Or maybe reminding you of a past life. I should do a past life reading because I don't ever use those cards on this channel. But I definitely do in personal readings, and it's so accurate. We'll do a past life reading next. But first, let's pull from the moon deck here and see what comes out. That's so funny. I only got to pull one card the first time I tried to do this video. And this was the card. Here it is again. My instincts keep me adaptable to face, what is it? In the face of any obstacle. So remember how I said it's like you can half see what's going on? There are certain adjustments that we're making, and we're not sure exactly what's coming in, but we can feel something big, huge, major. The divine knows what's going in, and they are guiding the part of us that doesn't see what's yet to come. And isn't it interesting that between all of these, you now have the third eye? Excuse me one moment. Anyway, sorry about that. That's what I'm getting with this card. Let's pull from the Message of Love Oracles next. I got this on Etsy. All the rest of my decks that I'm using today can be found on Amazon. Or I would highly suggest going to a spirit shop near you. Support them. Those places usually have really good energy anyways. I'm just saying. It's where you find stuff like my sprays that I picked up. Yeah. What do we have for this message today, please, Spirit? I'm hearing this is an outside message. This is an outside energy. Confirmation. Someone in it. Oh, my heart. You know when you're really, really scared or nervous and your heart is just like pounding, you can feel it hitting your chest plate, your bone here. My heart started doing that. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. It's happening again. Where your chest gets tight, it kind of burns, and then boom, 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 boom. We got the obsession card, but this is an outside energy. Someone is obsessed. I feel like someone wants to be you. I mean, they can. Oh, there it is again. Wow, that is so intense. Wow. I just heard nail on the head. Somebody wants to be you so bad. Like, they can see your blessings. They can see something about your glowing or your faith, your success, it shows. Like, people can see you are the real deal. That's what I'm hearing. That's what they're saying about you, right? That's what, yeah. Okay. So, so it might be more than one person. I do feel like there is somebody very close to you, somebody that, you love so much. You could have already cut contact with this person. We will use the Light Seer Tarot to clarify and get deeper messages on these cards. But I feel like somebody was close with you for a while. This could have been like a best friend or a sibling, but like somebody, I'm hearing copycat energy. And then they just kind of, they wanted to be you. Copycat energy. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Have you ever heard about the great debate of whether a fox is a cat or a dog? Cat energy. Copycat. It's like they're right over your shoulder, almost. I feel like that person's going through adversities, but you're kind of like at a distance, just kind of like observing. You can tell in your face that you still feel love. It's almost like the hurt and the traumas that this person's caused you, or you caused them, and you were having a hard time accepting that, or like whatever adversities there were between you two specifically. I want to say personally. I feel like you've done the healing work in regards to that, but this other person, I don't think they have. I don't think they've really addressed in their heart of hearts what happened. How do you feel about that? Like, what are we going to do moving forward? What is the plan? Like, I don't think they fully addressed it. And so they're having some obsession. You might be feeling some of that energy. But I think you're very intuitive, and because you still have a lot of love for this person, even though you feel it necessary to protect yourself, which I feel like you are absolutely in the right for that, but you still really care, and because of that, you're still very intuitively connected to this person, and I don't necessarily think that there's a lot of your protection that they still have around them. That cord has kind of been cut, but you do still hope and pray that they can be loved and safe and not feel this is why it's so hard to do what we do, because people can literally screw us all the way over and we still don't want karma to come for that, even though we know it's going to. We don't want it to. I can think of times where I felt it so strong that I cried so hard, begging the universe not to do anything. It still did. I don't think I'll ever forget that, because I actually cried in the shower, and I'm not... I don't cry in the shower. Who cries in the shower? How do you even know if you're crying in the shower? Like, I don't know. It's just me. But I'll never forget that. I poured my heart and my soul into those tears, into that shower, and I felt like I was covered in one big tear. Like, I ain't never cried like that before in my life. I have a deeper level of respect for people that do cry in the shower, because I now understand what kind of purging that is. It's just in such an encapsulating place. I would have really liked for there to have been like a lot more plant life in my bathroom at the time, and then just clear, translucent, to protect the water, keep it in the shower, but so that I could see the plant life while I was purging, and maybe have some kind of what's it called, those meditations that you get here on YouTube, right? Something with nature in the background. And what I'd really like is to just go to an actual spring, do something like that right there, but we don't have one of those in our private property backyard, so anyways, I'm getting very deep with that. I digress. I feel like you've had a similar, you know what I'm talking about. Ooh. This is kind of like the wild card for me, because it's flamingo spirit. It's embracing the in-between. Like, you're in between the old way of doing things and the new way that has yet to fully be revealed. See, and that brings me back to this again. I feel like everything comes back to this. It is the first card, which is always the most important in any spread, in any reading. Wow. Whale spirit, you are trusting the great mystery. You are letting your intuition guide what your physical eyes have not yet seen, been made aware of, pervy to. 65 breaks down to 11. That is a door opening, a new door. You haven't fully walked into this new room, this next chapter of your life. We haven't fully turned the page yet, embraced the in-between. Somebody reads books or wants to get back into reading books. I also feel like, especially if there's something you've been wanting to study, or a book that you've been wanting to get into. I'm getting some sort of like a mystery novel. There could be some romance. There could be some crazy deception involved. It's almost like a mystery detective with romance all wrapped in. It sounds like a Susan Wiggs book, if you're asking me, or V.C. Andrews, right? I like it. Stein moved. Yeah, Stein. Anyways, you're trusting the mystery. You're letting your intuition, that watery feeling, water, emotions, intuition, you're letting that take over. as above, so below. You've got the faith. You know you're protected in both, right? Like, your shadow can back you up, can protect you if you let it. Your dark side can stand up for yourself and be the backbone when you need it to be, you know? Because you love so deep, because you forgive so quick, of course people are going to see you as naive. I mean, that was dumb of them, but that's that Queen of Cups energy. And she is the one that's manipulated the most out of everybody. The Queen of Swords is probably the last one that gets messed with. And the Queen of Pentacles, she might get messed with, but you're not going to shake her. She already knows her worth and her value. She doesn't need you to tell her who she is. Thank you. Okay, so the queens still have a little bit of sass in them. That's why they're the queen. The king is a little more mastered in the deck. So that's the difference. But anyways, Two of Swords. Yeah, because you're not seeing fully what's going on here. It's fine, though. It's fine. You don't have to see, because you have the divine right here telling you, hey, hey. It's almost like one of them saying hot and the other one saying cold, and now you know in which direction to start facing. And when they're both like, yeah, yeah, then you can move forward, right? It's like that alignment, but you're in between with this alignment. We're going to do that as current energy. We're going to do a Celtic cross with this. I'm keeping these overall energies to the side here because this is like so very pertinent to this reading, this message that I'm feeling. And it's that collective energy, so it doesn't really matter the signs. That's a lot. What's the incoming energy? And I get that it's a lot, but can I just get like one card so this can be a little more organized? Oh, they're trying to give me a stack, you guys. Just one card, please. I feel like that was it. This one right here. The Seven of Cups. Pay very, very, very close attention to the next set of decisions that come your way. You're going to have some choices to make in the near future. Probably this next like week or so. You're not being tested. I want to be so very clear. You are not being tested. This feels like you are riding a bike for the first time without training wheels. You're ready to show, to be, without limits. Oh, I'm going to cry. Without blockages, without the nasty black work is what I'm hearing. It's magic, though. Black magic work being done on you. They're showing me like a sludge, like wet liquid tar or something. It's really gross. And that's the same kind of gunky energy that, for those of you guys that have the gift of sight and you can see the chakras, that it's that same nasty sludge crap that that you got to pull out. Oh, it's all like stringy and stuff at the end. It's like melting cheese, but not like liquid cheese. Anyways, it's so gross. That's been cleared out is what I'm getting. But your body is still adjusting to this new healthy state of mind. There's a word play going on here. In the foundation, we have the King of Swords. So you're following exactly where I'm going here. In your foundation, you have such a clear perspective. You've spoken a truth recently that's really set you free. I ain't got no strings on me. I ain't got no strings on me. Yeah, because like you cut the strings, you cut the blindfold off, you cut... That's a decision that you continue to make. I think you should keep making that. We're talking a king here. That is the mastership of the suit. You're very clear on your truth, on their truth, on the truth. And when people try to come back in, you know. And you stick to that truth. I think a lot of you may have given people the benefit of the doubt, but that's no more. You might have to reintroduce yourself to some people, because they're going to be like, you did what? Fuck yeah, I did. Ooh, sorry. 20 minutes in. In the past. It's the Ace of Swords. You spoke your truth, and it unraveled something magnificent. I'm also getting the Akashic Records. The stairs always go to the Akashic Records. Look, and there's that crow guiding you. They're always with you. They're the spirits, your guides. You have them in all of these. You even have a couple of crows way off in the distance. You see that one? That one might not be crows, but I mean, this is just, you always have spirits. Not just crows, not just one spirit. You have different forms of them. Some of them are half in, half out. We're talking about cats with that copycat energy. This is just the story of how it all happened. Look, in your mind space, you have healed. You know you put yourself back together. You know you fully understand this situation. I want to reiterate, you are not the bad guy here. You're not. I definitely feel like there's someone that really, 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 really wants you to think that you are the bad guy, but you're just not. And deep down they know it too. And when they admit that and they start allowing all of that to process and then accepting and whatever they need to do to really, truly, actually heal from that situation. I don't think this person has even really started this process because they haven't even accepted the truth of what really happened there. They haven't even started. So if you're feeling pulled or a hard time moving forward, or like you haven't fully cut everything off, just observe that energy. Don't absorb it, because that's the other half of this situation. You still care about it, so you can still pick up on it a little bit. Anything you still care about, you can still pick up on. Doesn't mean you have to absorb it, because that connection's been cut, but you're still highly sensitive. You're still psychic. You're still intuitive. Very. And you're healed. That just makes it even stronger. Ooh, all of a sudden I got a little dizzy. That vertigo. Near future, we have... I told you I was getting the Tower energy. I told you this... You have a big, huge, positive change coming, and you're not scared. Look, this squirrel is here to observe, not fear. Observe. There are literally people going to be struck with lightning. I feel like something is not what it seems. Someone is not... Oh, shit. So this feels like a warning now, especially when the next card out is obsession. So there are some people here that are obsessively following you, and I'm hearing under false pretenses. Whatever that means to you specifically. There are people around you that are truly transformative, positive, but I feel like there's a couple of frauds, a couple of fakes around you. They're going to be struck by this Tower energy. At the same time as you've got blessings it looks like this acorn's been here for a moment, but if you look at this one, it looks like it's just coming in, and it's hot. I mean, I want to give you a high five. Yes. But be very, very cautious. I was getting that with the Seven of Cups too, because something's not what it seems. Someone is not who they seem, or their intentions are not what they led you to believe. If you intuitively feel like there's something else going on here, it's because there is. Believe that. Let's see. Fears, worries, concerns. I don't think you have any. I don't. I think they should, though. That's that daddy energy. That's that husband energy. That's that manager, supervisor, boss energy. Somebody's really, either their health is going to take, I'm hearing a plunge. I don't like that. I do not like that. Cannot. I'm hearing you have to, because somebody actually has to hear this to understand that this message really is for them. So if this recently happened, or the next few days it does happen, please remember this, because this is either confirmation or a heads up to a confirmation. Anyways, somebody's health could be doing not so very great in the near future, or someone's finances, or someone's family, possibly even their job. Something is, I'm hearing, going downhill, and really fast. Damn it. Well, I mean, I guess think of lightning. I mean, that's fast. That happens real quick, right? So I get the severity of this. I don't like that somebody has to go through that. Like, but it's their karma. They did that. So that's why it's so scary to open up to new people. Not just because you might be opening yourself up to more lessons that might not be so fun, or karmic partners that, again, not so fun. But also you're allowing people access to somebody that is truly a divine one, a chosen one. And if they do wrong by you, they're really just doing wrong by themselves. And whether they believe it or not doesn't make it less real. It's still just as real. Sorry, I'm just noticing this woman has a rune tattooed right here. That's a powerful rune right there, too. Protection, healing, prosperity. That rune is connected to a few things. I'm very, very, very new to studying runes, but I do recognize this rune. I have used this rune. Back to this over here. There's a part of us that is going to feel a little bit responsible, because had we just ignored this person, then that could have also avoided them from being in the position they're in. It's almost like we're constantly trying to assume the role of authority here. We have the power to change lives for good or for worse. What are we going to do with that? And we so often see someone's potential and really, really want to help them achieve that, but at what cost? Are they really trying to achieve that or not? So like when the divine comes and gives you a heads up like this, please respect that. Like, not me, not my readings. I'm just saying, like, if it's like respecting the gravity of the situation, just because that's what it needs. That's what it is. Ooh. I feel like I'm just describing you now. Yeah. I'm just connecting with you now. Let's move forward though. Just so that you can better understand that it's not your responsibility what people choose to do with their free will. Healthy reminder, because somebody needs that reminder. And if you have to remind yourself of that all the time, then do that. You are only responsible for what you choose to do. You choose to open up to somebody to help them because they said they needed the help. If that wasn't true, that really is on them. No, it doesn't make it any easier when you watch it, karma and stuff come for them. It doesn't make that easier. But it does bring some solace. Again, observe, don't absorb, right? You're observing them receiving their karma. You're not supposed to be absorbing it too, my dear, because that also can make it worse for them. So pull it fully into perspective. See? You're meant to be happy. This is how the divine is viewing you. This is how the people around you are viewing you. Of course they're going to be obsessed. Look at how happy you are. Look at how much fun you're having. You are solid. You are glowing. All of the beautiful things you are, it's showing. Of course people are going to be obsessed with you. You have a very solid foundation here. Yeah, and somebody else's foundation, investments, and all that is really starting to shake. I'm hearing the earth is quaking beneath their boots. It's just reminding me of how boots was actually pronounced boats, but then we changed vowels. So much information at once. But you know how to have fun with it and laugh at it. I feel like you have a really good sense of humor. Honest to all things good. If somebody is truly healed, I promise you they have a great sense of humor. I promise you. I'm not talking about dark humor. I'm talking about a sense of humor. Hugely different. These jokes are actually funny. People actually laugh at that. Nobody's like, ooh, maybe it went too far. It's giving cringe, right? Like, not that. You do have a sense of humor, though, and you know how to have fun. And you are having fun, and it's showing. There's a lot of fours here. We have 22, 4, 4, Ace, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Actually, there are technically 3 Ace of Swords because the King actually has 2. This is the one from the past that they're specifically talking about, because that's in the past position. You did, though. You cut someone off because it was what was best for you, and you have absolutely been healing, and it shows. So whoever is running, this smear campaign, creating illusions, trying to pull people to have a specific perception about you, that is what's crumbling. So this is friendships. This is the people this person lied to. And if this has something to do with the workplace, somebody could be getting the can. I'm hearing that. Someone's getting canned. Somebody's getting fired. You fired. No, you fired. Sorry. I come from that era. Anyways. What's the goal here? Oh, shit. Pause. Time out. I wasn't going to focus on the signs here, but I'm noticing we have Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. All 3 of these are fixed signs. This is a fixed energy. There's nothing you can do now to help them because they don't want your help. And they don't... That can't be the message. They don't deserve your help. This person really messed up. They really messed up. They're bringing me back to the black magic that they were talking about. That tar, that gunk, the blockages they caused for you, the dis-ease within your spirit or physical vessel. Now I'm hearing their word death spells. That's not for everybody, okay? If there was some kind of a close call, you know that that message was for you. That was them trying to take you out or take someone around you out to hurt you, or because death isn't good enough for... Oh, this person really wanted to just see you suffer. There's a reason that they are... This is a return to sender, and I don't think you did it, because that's not what you do. You will do one of two things. A truly healed individual will do one of two things. They will transmute the energy and keep it for themselves. Why not? You wanted to give me all this energy? Okay, but let me show you the good that can come from this energy, right? Or you transmute the energy and send that back. Because what that person that's out here doing all this kind of hurt actually needs is a fucking hug. So send them that love, send them that blessings, give them their energy right back, but give it to them healed. Let them have some blessings. So they're distracted with all this happiness that they're not out here hurting people anymore. You're the one that takes one for the team. You know what I mean? You take one for people that will never even know you. And you do it quietly. You're not like loud about it. But that's how a really healed person is going to do it. They're going to transmute the energy and either keep it, right? Or give it back. That's it. This was the divine stepping in. This is the first major arcana only so far. The divine stepped in and said, enough. This is when the divine steps in and says, stop. This is like when Dad says, everybody sit down now. And they do. And you get ready because you know there's going to be a conversation. It's going to say some things. And you're going to have a new perspective by the end of that conversation. And go to your room and think about what we've said here tonight. And any changes that may need to be implemented in the future, moving forward. I love you. Good night. It doesn't matter if it's 2 p.m. or 8 p.m. I love you. Good night. So, yeah. See you in the morning at that restart button, and we'll try again then. Anyways, I want to see what these two cards are. We have... I can't do this message. Oh, these messages can be so hard sometimes. I'm so sorry. Their goal was to stop you from having any kind of future progression, any kind of fated meetings that you're supposed to have, the friends, the lovers, the job opportunities. They wanted to stop you from that, and they obviously didn't want to get caught, so you were probably thinking it was somebody else doing this to you when it was actually this person here, at least for a short time. That didn't last forever. But then we have the Star in reverse. They wanted to swap destinies with you, but they also didn't want people to see you in a good light. They demonized you. And I feel like that's why the divine stepped in. Oh my God. That's why the divine stepped in and said, enough. And this is the return to sender that the divine did. You were not even made aware of this last attempt to transmute it, to keep it or send that back. The divine stepped in and said this time they get what they sent. So now this person has, I'm hearing everything they built is going to crumble. And there's nothing anyone can do but watch. There's nothing you can do, and there's nothing that they can do but watch these people demonize them and walk away. I hate this. I'm hearing you've been too damn good to these people that have been too damn bad to you. And it's about time somebody steps in, because you have too much of a heart to do what you need to do sometimes, and this is one of those times. I'm so sorry, guys. You're going to understand in a second. So the Seven of Swords in reverse, obviously their deceptive behavior, it's backfiring, and this is why everything is falling apart, because it's all coming to light. And this one, though, somebody's no longer going to be with us. I'm just going to say that. I do not like giving these messages, obviously, because this person tried to take you out. Or your children. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, that's where they fucked up. See, children are off limits. Holy Spirit, activate, because that's going to open up a whole nother side of me. No, it's not. No, it's not, because we're observing, we're not absorbing. This person's going to learn. Okay, their soul, their spirit needs to learn. I just heard it's a divine lashing. They made their whip and tried to use it on you. It's not how it works. We haven't even gotten to the potential. So much. Now, to be clear, this is not the death card. I don't think they're going to be taken out like... Some of them might. I have to say that. But I mean like spiritual psychosis, taken out. They can't do no magic no more. Or mental fog so bad that they can't manipulate people anymore. So this little mindfuck game that they be playing with everyone, taken out, taken off the board. This is people losing their ability to do something bad. Right? This person is a flight risk. Okay? So the divine is putting them on lockdown. I know you just saw that orb going crazy. I know you saw that. I saw that, and it's daylight. Like, what? Why are there orbs? It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Literally the middle of the day. The Two of Wands. There's nothing you can do but just sit and watch. There's nothing they can do but sit and deal. Your potential outcome is observing but not absorbing. Yes, you can be the lion or the lioness, but you also have the gentability? That cannot be a word. I'm making up words. You have the ability to be that gentle lamb. Gentlability? Jessica, be so for real right now. And there's Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Stop. Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius again, and Leo. Those are the only signs out here, and all 4 of them happen to be fixed energies. There is nothing anyone can do but sit and watch. You're going to be receiving, and what you're receiving is protected. Some of you, it is your person. The person that matches, your energy, who you are aligned for. I feel like there were things this person was trying to block you from. And maybe they did block you for a moment, but they're going to learn it wasn't worth it. It's so hard because, like, yes, you're receiving the things that you are, but you're already in a position where you do feel bad for this person. You do. Even after everything they did to you, you still feel bad that they are going to have to go through everything that they're about to go through. But then for you to get your blessings, be even more happy, there's a part of you that's going to know this person is going to be even more upset with you. I understand that that's their problem and they need to deal with that. Like, I get that. But at the same time, you have feelings about this and your feelings are valid. Period. You just keep healing. See, it's your ability to do this, have that much love for someone, have that much forgiveness and understanding. That's what makes you who you are. Don't change that. Love that. Love that. And share that to the world, to the people around you, to those open to actually receiving it. I think that people that have all that love, if they don't know how to properly, healthily, in a healthy manner, move forward with it, work with it, understand it, it's like putting bees in a 2-liter, capping it and shaking it up. That's exactly why narcissists or just evil people will come around and pick up that bottle and shake it just to get a rise out of you, just to get that reaction, because that energy is powerful. Any energy from you is powerful. Real recognize real, come in with respect. Not so real, just come into chaos. They come into chaos to create chaos, and feed off of that energy. So it's like what you're feeding your energy into is what's going to blossom, because you have that good energy. You have that nutritious soil. You are nutritious soil. But it looks like somebody on your level is coming in. And it's not just someone, it's a lot of things, is what I'm hearing. Don't let that be bittersweet. Keep in mind that this person might just have an angry or a much younger soul. They will eventually get to where you are. They all do. We're just not on the same timeline. Sorry. Instantly thinking of CERN and their freaking particle collider and all the Mandela effects. Like, some people remember this, some people remember that. Like, we are really not on the same timeline, and that right there is just more confirmation of it. It was not what I was referring to, but instantly that's what came to mind, so I laughed a little bit. This does feel like pure confirmation. So all this person can do is just kind of like be angry with you, but like they know that your ancestors, the divine, don't play with you. Oh my gosh. They keep you protected. They keep you blessed. They keep you fruitful with blessings. I love that. That's what they just said. Look, there are connections that you have been waiting for, and the divine's like, it's coming. It's coming. One at a time, and they're sending them fast, but like, just wait. Just wait. 6, 6, 10 at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, that past stuff that you've had to move forward from, that's, wow. A lot of healing. Whatever empty spaces you feel like, or energies that you feel like are draining you, you're just still healing from that. Oops, sorry. You're just still healing from that. Yeah, because there's more things. 8-8? Really? There's more things that you're walking away from, but it's launching you forward. Really, really fast. Something is going to happen really, really fast. You keep taking that leap of faith. You keep trusting that what you don't know, the divine's got you. Because they do. Some of you are about to jump into that unknown energy of what's next. Or what does this mean? Right? You know how when you're really close with somebody, like on a daily level, you're in contact with someone and then you go no contact and now it's like, well, now what do I do with my day? Or if you're living with somebody and then you're not living with them, like, do the same rules apply? Can I change up a couple things here that we did over there? Whatever. Like, yeah, you can. That's that Four of Wands energy too. Home, hearth. Because you're not just a house, you're a home. Your soul is a home to people. Some people just can't pass that threshold. They don't have the energetic permission to. Your energy is expensive. Some people just can't afford it. Whether they like that or not, that's their pill to swallow. You can absorb that. I'm sorry, you can observe that, but do not absorb that. This person wants you to so bad. 51-55. There's that tower again. 5-5-5. We pulled a lot of cards, but again, no death card. So whatever endings this person has going on, I don't think it's their actual life. Maybe you crying and praying to take it easy on this person worked just a little bit. I think for a lot of you, it's the fact that this person didn't actually want to kill you. They wanted you to live a life with death and endings and just crap all around you continuously. But that's what they're going to get now. And if you felt like you were going through that, you will be compensated. Anything that was lost will be returned. I'm hearing tenfold. And something about lucky number 13 and the number 72. I don't know why 72, but 72. Or 27. Yeah, you just keep working with your intuition here. I feel like you have an idea, the energy coming back to you once you cut this person off, but it's actually going to be a lot more than that. And you're going to be really shocked and surprised at how much it hurt you to be around this person, to be connected to this person. I think that's just even more clarification, even more confirmation that you were supposed to pull away from them. Observe their karmic debts being collected, but don't absorb that. It's not for you to absorb. You've already absorbed enough of that. You feel me? And healed from it. So stay healed. By continuously keeping up with that healing. You can't just do it and be done. Like, some of it has to be continuously worked on until it's background noise and like you're just doing it without even realizing it anymore, because you have reprogrammed yourself to be the fullest, healest version of yourself, most healed version of yourself. Wow, it's like somebody doesn't want me to talk. Got a problem with me speaking my truth? Think twice, my guy. Think twice. Holy cow, unless you haven't been paying attention. And find out from the both of us. Goodness. Goodness. Observing, not absorbing, sense of humor, laugh it off. Literally, laugh that off so you don't absorb it. You feel me? You see where we're going with this? Even the haters love it because it's good advice. Anyways, I'm going to leave it there. They really should not have let it go on for this long. I feel like they had plenty of chances. But they didn't choose to change. They chose to let their ego drive them forward. Keep pushing that gas pedal. Somebody really just wanted to see how far they could go until they get this reset button hit on them, and it's like it was all for nothing. Decisions, make yours wisely. Guys, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this message helps who it needs to, how it needs to. I love yous, and I will see you soon. Until then, stay beautiful.